So archery as an Olympic sport is constantly growing since many years. When I started in '96 we were around 18 members, now we are over 140. And also what is very interesting to see in the last few years is not only the numbers are growing, but the quality is growing a lot. I was in Africa recently, where I saw that the progress in Africa is going quite well. I was also in Asia, and we see many new countries, countries that you don't expect, like Nepal, Myanmar, Thailand, that are coming up. So we're seeing a very good progress all around the world. We started the Archery World Cup in 2006, and we've seen many changes since 2006. First of all, the number of archers has grown participating in those events, especially in terms of number of countries. But we also saw, and this was something which was not expected as such when we made the idea of the World Cup, is that the quality has gone up quite a bit, and that we see that the level of archery in general has grown. We can see that in the statistics of the point shot. Also the matches are getting more and more close, so we see an evolution both in quantity and quality. In 2006 already, when we had the first final in Mexico, which was really a challenge because we were in an archaeological site and we couldn't touch anything. We had already there 120 and 120 shot by Rio Wild. And last year in Copenhagen, I would say in difficult shooting conditions, we had again even a world record at that time, shot by Brady Galantine. He was so excited that unfortunately in the final he was beaten by Sergio Pagni. But I think those two show also, knowing that the time constraint in the World Cup final was shorter than in regular competitions, that a perfect score can be shot. Now we'll see this year that the 20-second, which we tried out in the World Cup final, will become the standard for alternate shooting.
I don't know. I don't have it. Nobody gave me. So maybe somebody gave me, but I don't know which one I have. Enjoy yourself. I don't know. I think it's better to ask somebody about my quality. I don't know. My besides, I am very emotive. Olympic Games. My family. Now it's my family. My babies, my husband, and maybe second place is shooting. I would like to finish my sport career in Olympic Games with medals. I am proud with my children, with my medals, with my results. I don't know. I think the biggest victory to make born my twins. It was hard work.
My nickname, when I first moved out to a training center, people called me the pup, as you know, just because I was the youngest kid on the team. My advice to all people that start out is to have fun. Lane Frost, he was a bull rider. He was the youngest cowboy to be entered into the Hall of Fame. I like to smile a lot, I like to have a good time. I like to make people laugh, and I think that I'm someone that a lot of people can trust. My passion's archery. I do everything archery. I hunt, I fish with a bow, we go bow fishing. Almost anything I do involves a bow, whether I'm on the field, off the field. In archery, the biggest person that I know and look up to is Butch Johnson from the US. He's been to 5 Olympics. I want to be one of the best that's ever lived. I'm proud and thankful to be able to do what I do. I'm proud to say that I am living a dream that most people can't. That's amazing, you know, that the Olympic movement can do that. That many countries can go under one flag and be, you know, companions pretty much.
Nine points.
9 puntos.
Hilario Dubois finishes with 105 points.
105 puntos es el total para Hilario Dubois en la diana número 1.
Four or better will win. It's a 10 points. Young Mo of Korea, victorious.
Victoria para Park Mang-lo de Corea.
Final arrow, and that's a 7.
7 puntos.
Now Ms. Zhang's It's a 9 and victory for Miss Zhang of China.
China.
First prize for Miss Zhang Chuang of China.
But we do have quite a change, a slight shadow now appearing across the playing area.
Normally Jorge is an archer that look outside very calm, but when you talk to him, he say, "Oh, I'm very nervous inside." So he's really know how to deal with this.
Well, he's done it. I don't know if you put any money on that one, but he's certainly done it, and he certainly looks very happy with his performance. Excellent performance.
Sofia is not happy. She's not performing as she expected.
At this temperature, I think we're at about 30 degrees. What kind of difference is that making on the accuracy of the shooting?
Depends of the archers, but most of these archers are used to shoot with heat. Even Russian, they go to training camps in Antalya and Turkey to get used to good weather and to have more time during the year to practice. So I don't think it's anything affecting to the accuracy, the heat. Really, the weather is good and it's cool to make good scores.
And that's it. Excellent performance from Petra Eriksson. She takes the gold medal. Extremely happy there.
Will Victor capitalize? There you have it, 10 points. Im needs to keep it in the 10 ring. He does. He knows he made a mistake. He doesn't want to repeat it. Victor with a 9 getting 101. He's got 1 arrow to go. And what kind of follow through was that? Well, it kind of puts it in the 10 ring, I guess. At any rate, we're looking at a situation now where Victor Raban's got 110 points. 9 will win. Victory for Im Dong Hyun. So Justina Moshpanek has pulled out a 2-point lead last end. Pak needs 10s right now. 9s won't do. All Justina needs to do is keep it somewhere in the middle, because she's got a point to play with. Pak needs a 10 here. Justina, well, if she shoots a 10, she's going to close the... Oh, look at that, 10 points. The door is closing. That is not what Pak needed at that time, that last shot in the 8 ring. And all Justina needs is a 7 to win. She shoots an 8. Elementary, my dear Watson. This one's over. Oh, you could tell Braden knew where that was going the moment he shot it, and he was not happy.
9.
Final arrows.
10.
1 point advantage for Sergio Pagni. And that is a potential for an opportunity here if Braden can just tie it. And he can't. It is a 9, and Sergio Pagni taking a 1-point win. Bitter disappointment for Braden Galantine. Still tied, 2 arrows to go. And you can tell that Camilla knew that wasn't good. I don't know what she said in her native language there, but you can tell she knew that that was a costly arrow.
9.
And Liz Marie taking the advantage. It's a 1-point lead. Here are the final arrows, and that isn't what Camilla needed. All she needs now is an 8 to win, and an 8 does it. It is Luz Marie Guedes, Venezuela, taking victory over the home favorite Camilla Somod, and that settles it with a perfect shot and a $31,000 payday for the winner of this match.
So first I have to look at you. And actually my full name is Jayantha Talukdar, but everyone think that it's too long, so they all call me Jan. Actually my idol is it's a cricket sports. So in India, Sachin, he's my idol. Yamamoto from Japan, trying to win a gold medal in Olympics, and that's my goal. A happy life. I want a happy life with my family. When I won the gold in the Croatia, I have many friends, and in my batch also Rahul Banerjee. To young people, I want to say that everyone should do hard work so that everyone can win.
To have an even better audience and a more spectator interest, we have changed some rules. We created a set system very similar to what is done in other match play sports like tennis or badminton or several other sports. This will create a new dynamism in the matches. What we've also done is we have differentiated the system between compound and recurve. This will be done at 2 of our events, Antalya and Ogden, and this will show a bigger difference between the 2 disciplines because they were too much the same. They will shoot at 50 meters on a hit and miss target, only 1 scoring zone, so no 10 scoring zones. Also, we will have the real introduction of the mixed team event, which was already tried out in the World Cup last year, but now becomes a permanent fixture of the World Cup and the World Championships.
It's based on a set series. You shoot 3 arrows, you get points for win, points for draw, and you don't get any points if you lose. But it means that you can have a mistake. Say you shoot a blue or a black, instead of more or less losing the match, you're still in with a chance. So it makes it even, to be fair. But then, so does it for the opposition as well. So it'll make it better, I think.
Ho cominciato sicuramente bene quest'anno a capire le regole dei 50 metri, sono regole a hit or miss, quindi bersagli presi o mancati con volée a punteggi per volée, quindi è un regolamento che sicuramente favorirà gli arcieri di fascia alta. Sicuramente non è facile per noi pensare a questo tipo di regolamento adesso senza averci mai giocato, però è sicuramente un regolamento che farà sì che gli arcieri che spiccano, quindi gli arcieri che valgono, arriveranno sempre più o meno in finale. È un bene e un male perché ovviamente arriveremo sempre sul podio, sempre con gli stessi nomi importanti, quindi qualche arciere che prima perdevamo per la strada magari non ci sarà più. Non credo che sarà grossa differenza per gli spettatori vedere a 50 metri anziché a 70 perché comunque le frecce sono molto piccole, i 50 metri comunque sono lontani e può darsi che avremo comunque bisogno di televisioni e schermi abbastanza grandi per far seguire meglio. Comunque credo che sia una buona innovazione per cambiare un po' le regole del gioco.
C'est plutôt bien, alors c'est un peu difficile quand on a eu l'habitude d'essayer justement d'attaquer direct ses adversaires et de creuser un gros écart tout de suite. Par contre, à suivre pour les spectateurs et les téléspectateurs, ça va être, à mon avis, beaucoup plus intéressant. Et puis s'il faut qu'on s'adapte à ça, on s'adaptera. C'est le jeu aussi qui veut ça.
Quest'anno saranno delle nuove regole, vediamo come andrà. Non so cosa aspettarmi perché cambia davvero tanto. Proviamo, speriamo di fare al meglio.
Et je pense qu'il y aura beaucoup plus de surprises au niveau des résultats et beaucoup plus de changements sur les podiums. Quand on a mis en place le tir par équipe à 2 flèches, ça a été très difficile au départ. Et au bout d'1 an, ça s'est mis en place très vite. Donc je pense que ça va mettre du temps, 1 an à mon avis, mais ça peut être vraiment bien. Surtout pour les spectateurs, ils comprendront peut-être un petit peu plus et puis ce sera peut-être un peu mieux pour regarder à la télévision, bien sûr.
My nickname is Barrett. He's a person in the Tolkien stories to think only about they on the shooting line, on the arrow, on the target. I have a very good concentration. Well, I think now, because I'm starting to live together with another person, so this is the most important period of my life. For me, it's Marco del Ministro. That is one that teach me at the beginning. But it's not a real enemy. Is a friend. Is Patrizio Hofer. I don't want to find him also in the final, but not during the competition. But he is absolutely a friend for me. Ta-da!
我的队友都比较对我的亲切的称呼就是小玲，因为个子比较矮嘛。小玲，对他们建议就是，当你有目标、有梦想的时候，就要多一点耐心，多一点坚持，再多一点点努力，可能你的梦想就会成真。07年的奥运选拔赛对我比较重要，当时是感觉自己真是把自己已经调动到极限了。 那目前来说，不能说是我自己的偶像，应该是全国射箭人的偶像，都应该是张娟娟。作为名次上来说，就是想拿冠军。我做一名就是有梦想就要去做，就会实现。我最大的胜利就是我奥运会选拔赛的时候， 我觉得奥运会主要是意味着在万人瞩目的情况下，怎么把自己的能力展现出来。我想我自己可以成为别人的偶像。
Natalia holding just a fraction of a second longer than those of us who've watched her for a long time know that she normally shoots the shot in, and it sent the shot just a little bit wide. Single shot left. We're looking at a 7-point advantage for Natalia Voleva. All she needs to do is catch that 2 ring, and that's good enough. Natalia Voleva, big win, 106 points on the board. 6-point lead for Romain Giroul, but Crispin Duenas too little too late. Romain with a 9. Crispin finishing with a creditable 28 for 107 points, a pretty good score considering the conditions. Romain Giroul's last shot, and there it is. Romain Giroul taking his second World Cup final victory, 112 points, and the winner. The score is tied, 103 up, and you could hear Ivana did not like that shot. She knew it wasn't going in the middle when she shot it well before it hit the target. All Nikki has to do is shoot a 9. Turns it into a process, and there it is. You saw her nod as she shot it. She knew exactly where it was going to go. Nikki Hunt making big progress in the last couple of years and bringing home the first gold medal for a woman for GBR in the World Cup finals. Just 2 points shy of perfect is Sergio Pagni. Nice and crisp and smooth, makes it look easy. Jorge. 9 points will win this one. So big victory for the quiet and smooth. 6 points in this case right now. 2 arrows to go, and that's a 10. Will it be enough? Well, probably not. Single arrow to go. You don't normally see Korean shooters with such nice expressions. That maybe is part of the fresh face approach that we're seeing from the team. A lot of changes on the team in the last year since Beijing, and this is one of them. Miss Kwak making it to the final of the World Cup, whereas Simon responds in the best way he can. Thomas with a solid shot. I should say a solid result. Again, the shot itself is, well, I wouldn't call it textbook, like that one. But certainly the results are speaking for themselves to a degree. Still, Simon Terry pretty much unstoppable with his 12th arrow going in the gold. Simon Terry taking victory. Berenger needs 10s now if she's going to have any possibility of closing the gap, and it's another 9. It's good shooting, but not good enough when Yoon Oh-kee has this much advantage. All Yoon has to do is stay in the gold. Berenger needs a 10, does not get it. 9 points, 27 on this end for a 107 total, and Yoon can take it by 2 with a shot in the gold. There it is. That is a 9 for a 109 and a 2-point victory. One thing, speaking of knowledge, that Mr. O has that he's burdened with right now is he knows he's got to win this match if he wants to get to Copenhagen. If he loses, Marco Galeazzo maintains his 4th place position. You can see O is determined there with a 10 on the last shot, but all Chen has to do is hit the gold, and there it is, solid 10. The home crowd goes crazy. Chen Wen-yan.
I would tell young people just to believe in themselves and to work hard for what they do. I don't really believe in idols that I never met or something like that. I think it's more to a person than just television and what you see. I kind of like Jamie Vanada. She's a great archer. I would like to be like her one day. I'm doing good still now. Persistent. And I'm kind of hardworking, I'd say. I'm a perfectionist. And that's good, but also that is really bad. The one from Antalya last year, 2008, I was 3rd at that time. I think that my only enemy is probably myself.
It's really broad. I guess it would be Cuz, C-U-Z, because my last name is Cousins. Don't be afraid to take the chances to do what you want to do, to follow those dreams. I think that's really important. I'm my own worst idol. I think probably my personality is my best quality. If you take the time to get to know me, maybe I'm a little rough around the edges sometimes. Well, obviously archery, and I've been doing this full-time as a professional for the last 13 years. And I've been shooting archery for probably 25 or 26 years at least. The first date that I ever had with my wife, when we met, you know, some years ago. I want to be competitive for as long as I possibly, you know, physically and mentally, you know, can. Shoot more, work less, and don't suck. I don't have any friends. Just you guys, right?
This year we have our World Cup in the 2010 season in 4 different places, 2 in Europe, 1 in Asia, and 1 in America. And then we will finalize in the World Cup final in Edinburgh and the last at the end of the season. So the first one will be Porridge in Croatia. It's the 4th time we are going there. It's a very known place for all our archer community. And we will have the final like last year in the harbor, in the middle of the city, which will give the combination of the sea, of the boats and archery. The second one, we will go to Antalya in Turkey, where we will have the final in the classic beach environment. So we will show again beach archery, archer shooting on the beach. And we expect to have again a good day, because the beach is quite challenging with sun and especially with wind. The third one will be in Ogden, United States, Salt Lake City. Will be the first time we are going there, and our finals will be in a typical USA environment, which is the baseball stadium. And we will have the stadium of Ogden for having our finals. And the last one of the year will be in Shanghai, China, which we will combine the great image of the city linked to the expo. We have the expo in Shanghai this year, and the organizing committee is setting up the field of final inside the expo, which will be quite challenging because we will have many spectators and we have to see how we manage this. Just 2 weeks after Shanghai, we will have our World Cup final. The 8 best archers qualifying each of the division will go to Edinburgh in Great Britain. The place is fantastic. It's a Prince's Garden. It's in the middle of the city, just on the bottom side of the castle, so we can have the castle as a backdrop of the competition. It's in the historical center, so we have many nice buildings around. The city of Edinburgh is fantastic in history and look, just where the people can see us in the middle of the city. But it's going to be a very good show because the organizing committees and the city of Edinburgh is really putting a big effort. So we expect to have a good end of the season and a great show in Edinburgh.